Welcome back to Childcare Boss Marketing, y'all. My name is Natalie Moore. Before I get started in this video, if you have not liked this channel, please do so today. Subscribe. That way, guys, when I post new great videos like these, you'll get a bing and you'll be up to date on everything that I post. So I'm gonna name this video Branding Yourself. You are your brand. And I'm quite sure by now you guys have heard this over and over and over again, that you are your brand. You are the business. Without you, there wouldn't be no business. Without the foundation that you laid, there wouldn't be no foundation. The image that you're creating it. So you are the brand. So whatever content, what it is that you're putting out that's relating to your business, that is your brand. So you want to make sure that you are the one that's putting out the content and the information to set your brand in the right, send your brand off in the right direction. Now, I've said this in other videos and I'm gonna say it again. If I have any bloopers or if I say something wrong, I'm not gonna stop and record because it takes too much energy. And I like to give non-rehearsed videos to you all. I don't want everything to be all pretty. I just so happen to have time in my day today. It's February 2020. I wanted to sit down here and give a video. You might get it this month. You might get it in March. Who knows? But either way, the content will still be relevant. So let me start off by saying this. If you have not cleared your social media with all your personal images, language, and you're building a business and you already have a business and you're trying to build a brand, please start cleaning it now. No one wants to see what you ate for dinner the night before. I love how Facebook and Instagram has created stories. So stuff that I don't think is really relevant to my business, I put it in a story because I know the stories will clear off between 24 to 48 hours. So I get to still express myself, but it's not there for long periods of time. And if you're one of those people that have your clients following you on your social media platform, you want to be as PG as possible because people will judge you off of what you post on your social media. So if you're always posting relationship issues on your social media and you have a childcare business, any business, people like drama. Let's just be honest. They do. They may follow you. They may engage in a conversation. But to do real business with you, they probably won't because, like, for example, we're in a childcare industry. And you have a tendency to post what's going on inside of your household. You're posting you and your spouse all the time. 1 minute you and your spouse is happy, and the next minute you and your spouse is fighting. It becomes too much. And then you have your clients following you on your social media platform, or potential clients. Like, you know what? I need a childcare right now, but I don't think I want my baby to go there because if she can't keep her household in order, if there's always drama in her household, she got to have drama in her daycare. Because let's face it, sometimes our personal life seeks over into our business life, especially if you're one of those childcares that have an in-home childcare. I did it for years, and it's one of the reasons why I had to go to commercial, because it had got to the point where my business and I couldn't find the line between my personal life and my business life. It's like they started to run into one another. So I had to separate it. And even when I separated it and my businesses have their own locations and I have my household here, I still didn't grasp that concept in the beginning that whatever goes on in my house stays in my house. The outside world should not know what's going on in my personal life, because the moment the outside world, especially your childcare business, find out what's going on in your personal life, they take it and use it as leverage. It has happened, and I've wrote a book about it already. So if you have not got Childcare Chronicles 1 or 2, or starting a childcare business out alone, or Business Building Chronicles, please get that right now. You can get that on any one of my social media platforms, guys, or you can get those books off of Amazon, or you can contact me directly, and I can send it out to you within the next 2 to 3 days. And it's really a good read. It tells a story, but it also gives you great nuggets on moving your business forward or even starting your childcare business without a loan. So back to the story. I follow a lot of you guys on social media, and as I go down, I see what you're doing in the club. I see what you're doing with your spouse inside of y'all bedrooms. I'm like, wow. And then I so happen to look down in the comments because, yes, I read comments. I'm that girl. I like your posts, or I find your post interesting. I will read the comments, and I started seeing clients responding to your post. I'm like, oh my God, that's a little bit too much. My clients should know that my clients should not know this much about my personal life. And if you're one of those people, to each his own, that may work for you. But for me, building my business and building my brand, that can't happen. So I found myself stop posting my spouse. I don't post my children as much. If I post my kids, it'll be something more business related. That I will say. I post every once in a while my children, but it's always something business related. I always make it back into the business. But that personal stuff, like, I can't do it anymore because I live my life. Let's face it, we all live our life out here in the public. So everything shouldn't be so, we have to have something private. You ever wonder, like some of your celebrities, the movie stars, you feel like you know them because of the movies, and then when you meet them in person, you get a little upset because they don't want to sign no autograph. They don't want to be bothered because they're with their family. Their family is important. That's private. That's precious. You should want to protect your personal life as much as possible. So to bring it back into what I was saying, start thinking yourself as a brand. So if you're putting your personal content out there for the world to see, and you're trying to build a business, build a brand, it's hard to see what is it that she wants us to take from her. She seemed like she seemed like they're a drama queen, but right here they seem professional. So again, how do I not know that her business is not full of drama? Do I even want to associate my name, my business, or do I even want to do business with a person that is surrounded by drama? And they feel like that. It's because that's the type of image that you're putting out there. Now, I've seen some couples, some business owners, they're always talking very highly about their relationships, and I love that. Do that. But then you get some critics, like they're always posting that they're happy and what they doing over here. Ain't nobody relationships that happy. And it could be, in fact, you're really that happy, but you're putting your personal life on a chopping board for people to judge it. Once it's out there in social media, it's judged by everybody. So as much as you can protect your personal well-being, do so. And my personal opinion, and I know this to be a fact, you should not have your clients on your personal page. I, in 2019, decided that I no longer have a personal page. All of my platforms are now business, because I have clients. I made that mistake, and I had clients on my personal page, and now I'm like, well, how you know that? Oh, because you following me on social media. And then I had to think about it, and I had to stop posting everything, every move on social media. So now if you're following me on any of my platforms, Mogul, Childcare Boss Marketing, Childcare Chronicles, Business Building Chronicles, whatever, you're seeing mainly a bunch of business content. And even the stuff that I put out, if I'm posing in a picture, I'm just posing a picture. That's not personal, but that's an image that I wanted to put out there for you guys to judge. Okay, if that makes any sense. And I may put a capture with it, and I'm quite sure that whatever capture that I put with it, it was business related. I'm not saying that I want to close myself off to the public, but the public should not have a bird's eye view of what goes on in your house, unless that's what you want. If you're solely in it to build an image, try to keep the personal out as much until you build that image, till you build that brand. Once you set that foundation for your brand, it doesn't matter what kind of content you put out, because you've already set the foundation on how you want the world to see you. The rest of it is just pure entertainment, if you ask me. But if you're in the beginning stages or even in the middle stages and you're trying to push your businesses further and you're trying to expand your platforms, it should be strictly professional because you do not want to confuse your audience. With my mogul boutique, because of my pages getting shut down for long periods of time, I was forced to start over. And because I had to start over because somebody kept reporting my pages, I built my social media platform for mogul in less than a month because of the content that I kept putting out. And it was nothing personal. It was all business, and it was something that was my potential audience can relate to. I tend to put out content that feeds into the emotion. So when you're building your brand and you're building your business, keep in mind it's not about you. Your business is, you're not building a business for you. You're building your business to feed into somebody's emotion, to serve a need to the community because it's a need that's needed. This business is not for you. Your gifts are not for you. They're for the people. This is for you have to get that back to the universe, okay? So for me, I know what my gifts are. My gifts is building businesses. My gifts is pushing people into the right direction. My gifts are pretty much making people feel comfortable and motivating them and guiding them. Give it that I'm still being guided myself because I have coaches. I still have several coaches that I coach with that has to feed into me, because if I'm not fed into, I cannot feed into you. Or you get what I mean? And one of the things that has been embedded in me is watch what I say when I'm posting. Watch the type of content that I post. Nobody don't need to know what you did in the strip club the other night. And this may go over a few people's heads, but I'm telling you, this is what I've seen. And some people may take this video as like, well, she didn't have to say that. Well, I'm gonna say it because it's the truth. I'm not gonna hide anything. This is 2020. People do these things. You do not want to be if you're really serious about your business, if you're really serious about your brand, you have to package yourself up in a way to where it's relatable to the people. Now, if your business is you're an exotic dancer, then of course, I know what kind of pictures and videos you're going to be posting, but you make sure that it's directed to your audience, because for someone that's in our field in childcare, I cannot post those kind of things on my timeline, because if I have clients or potential clients that's following me, what kind of example or what kind of images that I'm projecting on them? Like, what in the world is this? I don't want my kids going to Miss Natalie's daycare. No. What is she doing? Or if you see me posting a video of me, versus me posting a video of me on vacation, I can do that. I can post some pictures and some videos with me on vacation. But what am I doing on vacation? Am I drinking shots? Am I drinking? Am I smoking? What are we doing? You do not want to put that stuff out there when you're trying to build your image, unless that's the image that you're trying to project. Okay. But childcare business owners, I'm not saying be fake. What I'm saying is separate it. Don't have your personal on your business page, and try not to have your businesses on your personal page, especially if you're doing stuff that you really don't want people to see and it's not appropriate. Now, one may say, well, what's appropriate? You know what I'm talking about. We all grown here. For me, because I have several platforms, I have to really be cautious of how I project, how I give myself to you guys. For example, we have the plus size boutique, and we sell lingerie. I cannot be posted in lingerie on my timelines or on my websites. Reason being, because I take my businesses very seriously. And then I sell to some of my childcare clients. I think it would be very inappropriate for my clientele to, on my other platform, to see me busting out in lingerie. And I work with children on a daily basis. So I have to get other people to model that. So I won't put that on my platform. It's very tempting one day, but I can't do it. It's because it's the brand that I've already built. Because my brand is already set in motion, that will confuse my clientele. And that's one thing I don't want to do, is to confuse the followings or the people who I market to, or my potentials. I don't want to confuse them. Is she in fashion? Is she a model? Is she a coach? Is she a child care provider? I'm all of the above. But I'm going to put myself out there in a way that it can be relatable on all my platforms. So if you don't know how to package yourself, I have a program that's called Branded Boss. I help you with your social media content, like the flyers and ads that you see on my pages. Because if you're following me, you most likely seen the clip of this video. If you're following me and you want to know how to package yourself up for any one of your businesses, and it does not have to just be in childcare, contact me at www.childcarebossmarketing.com or any of my social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google. My email is childcarebossmarketing@yahoo.com or gmail.com. It really doesn't matter. I'll probably leave that information down in the link below. Let me help you. We build websites. We do any type of social media content that you're needing. If you don't have time to post, we do that too. So if you want to know how to brand and package yourself up, guys, I have a program for that. Just follow the links down below. So I'm gonna leave this video here, you guys. I want to thank you all for encouraging me to keep going. I took a hiatus in 2019 for a little while to get myself together, and I feel like I'm back on track, and I'm here to give you all in 2020 great content. If there's a topic that you want me to talk about, inbox me. Leave a comment down below and I can make a video about that too. If you don't already see it. If you're not following me in our Childcare Boss Marketing group, do so today. Network with a bunch of childcare business owners like yourself. And if you're not in the childcare business, but you're interested in starting any other businesses, you can contact me on any of my platforms. I'm not just a childcare coach. I'm a business coach. You're interested in wanting to know how to start your own boutique, your own cosmetic line, etc. I'm your girl. So remember, guys, in a world full of bosses, be a mogul. Buy my moguls.